Oh dear, I broke the boss nut. Went out riding the other morning, hit the lever for the dropper post, bang, lever went flat to the bars. Long story short, the little nipple that holds the cable into the lever on the dropper post just separated, and this is the result. As you can see, the cable hanging out there. It was further compounded by the fact that I thought, oh yeah, it's not a problem, I'll just ride, and if I want to drop the post I'll just use the little lever under the saddle, which worked fine. Had I only remembered to unscrew the little adjuster that screws into the bracket on the seat post. Can you guess what happened? Yep, got home, adjuster was gone completely as well. So basically I had to come up with a fix for this, and this is the fix. Going to be a really quick video. You only need a few parts for this. You're going to need a you're going to need a barrel adjuster to screw back into that little bracket on the seat post. You're going to need a nipple to put back on the end of the cable, and you're going to need an internal cable, just a basically bog standard internal gear cable. So this is how I fixed it. So this is a bicycle cable barrel adjuster, size M5. You can see that this is actually longer than the adjuster that came with the bike, and I think that's a good thing for two reasons. One, it gives you a little bit more room to play with in terms of adjustment, but also I can get a nut on top of it. So the original came with just like the barrel adjuster itself with one nut underneath, and if you think about it, okay, the nut underneath kind of locks the adjustment, but to my mind all of the load is then carried into the thread on the bracket on the bike, whereas if you can get a nut on top, surely you are then transferring the load into the bracket. Well, that's how it works in my head. I'm sure there's probably a mechanical engineer on here that will share an opinion with me otherwise, but that's how I see it. So yeah, this is available through eBay. This cost me the princely sum of £1.35, and there's a link in the description. So what you've got here is a cable nipple. Sorry about it, it's really hard to show you this with my fat fingers because this is really small. It's 5mm outside diameter by 7mm long, basically. You've got a 2mm Allen key fitting grub screw in one end, and in the other end, as you can probably see here, you've got a slot for a slotted screwdriver. Basically, your cable goes in that little hole in the middle there, and then you just hold it with a screwdriver, tighten the grub screw, job's a good one. Again, like the barrel adjuster, this is available through eBay, and there is a link in the description. You can get two of these things for £2.94. Running the cable's easy enough. The replacement cable is simply a gear change cable, inner gear change cable. So that's going to go in here, push it through all the way. That's the cable done. Okay, so what I've done is I've loosely assembled everything here. So I've got that nipple on the end, my top nut on there, and the barrel adjuster. Okay, so I'm just going to slip the barrel adjuster, the nipple, into the frame on the seat post here. The reason I'm filing that flat is that the barrel adjuster, the nipple is really just the right size for that fitting there. So just by filing those ends off, there was only like 1/2 mil of stuff sticking out the end of them, but it was enough to cause it to foul on the inside. Okay, so then, good thing about this barrel adjuster, as you can see, you've got a ton of adjustment with it. So I want it just tight. Just going to wind a few more threads in. That wasn't really all the way there. There you go, you'll do. Just puts a little bit of slack in it. Now, there you see those. In my mind, having a nut on top and a nut underneath has surely got to transfer some of the load into the bracket rather than it just being all on the threads. So let's just test this. I have to test it out of the frame, dickhead. So there's your cable fix. If you break your cable on your dropper post, your Tranz dropper post on your Calibre BBB. Job done.